Hello, this is Gene. Normally I would be watching a nice game today between Liverpool and Arsenal, um, but I was just going through Facebook while I was watching the game, and this idiot named Walsh, who works, I guess, for the Blaze, who is that's what's his that crazy ass conservative Glenn Beck person, and some of the things he probably believes I believe. I wouldn't consider myself conservative 100%, but I am in some areas. But he was on his Facebook, I guess. He also said it on Twitter about it, talking about this Ashley Madison thing, and basically blaming the men who just killed themselves. There've been two that they've in Toronto that are attributed to people who were found out on Ashley Madison, them killing themselves. I don't have the Twitter one there, but he called it. Well, actually, he did put it there. Okay, so I'm going to say I'm going to show you. I'm going to try to say this. Those who know me, I have a problem with my speech when I try to see something on or read it. I'm going to try as hard as I can to say it. This so upset me. Um, Let me get that first. Gets anybody? Hello? Yes. Sure. Yeah, I can open up again. All right, sounds good. Well, that was the guy that was working on my tractor. So I'm going to try to say this as quickly as I can. Um, Basically, he says that he thinks that the hacking was illegal and he doesn't support it. But at the end, he basically says this: the only people in this hackers directly victimizes are the men whose names were pictures were stolen and used as aliases by cheaters on the site. These guys have a real claim to victimhood, but all other either victims of their selflessness or their own selfishness or their spouses. More of the story: don't cheat on your wife. This guy believes that everybody on this website are just men cheating up their wives, and then he basically says those who killed themselves did it selflessly. This guy probably doesn't know that 80% of everybody that has suicides are men, and they have no place to go to. Some asshole like this sit there and says, "Go ahead and kill yourself," instead of seeing the consequences for your actions, because these men know that they're going to be vilified for doing it. The guy around here that basically didn't prosecute Casey Anthony, the one who killed her kid. He had to come out the other day and say he was on there, and so his career is over. This is an issue of he goes on and says that basically there is no right to privacy when you sign up for a premium adult internet service. I think that there is. I wouldn't do it, but have been on that website. Yeah, I have. Sometimes when I'm just surfing around, I've been on that website and seen it. And there are thousands of women on there. And this guy sits there and says, "Don't cheat on your fucking wife." This shit pisses me off. Women do it as much or as more than men. They end up they get more and more. They're the ones that start all the divorce proceeding. At least 70% of all divorces are by women. But this guy sits there and says, "I am the moral high ground," and that's what I put on his Facebook. I said, "Go basically fuck off." That women do it, and you don't have the right to sit there. You have the moral high ground in this issue. Who are you? That all of a sudden you are the good man? Every year I'm talking about how great her bad men are, and guys like him try to say that they're the good man and everything. Should I go in his fucking back story? Should I look in his closet and see what he has? Should I be allowed to do that? This motherfucker pisses me off. The people like this, and they sit there and say their selfishness This is what he said on Twitter, too, that the guys basically, it was their own selfishness and they couldn't stand up to the ridicule, so they killed themselves. How the hell are we ever going to stop this from happening, that men don't give a shit when other men kill themselves for stupid things like this? This pisses me off, and I'm so tired of it. This is from a conservative person that's supposed to be all about men and bullshit. That guy needs to be, his job should be taken away. Why? And then people are like supporting what he has to say. Because we're men. We don't do things like this. We don't go on websites and just say, maybe have a fantasy type of thing. Most of the guys that have come out and said, I didn't do anything, I just was on there. Like I said, I've actually been on the damn thing, but I haven't done anything. Fuck. So this guy's like this just pissed me off. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot of time. I'll probably get in trouble from Facebook for saying what I said on there. But guys like that should not, and this, this guy he's all pro-life and Planned Parenthood and all that bullshit. Some of that I might support him on. But there is a privacy issue here. Just because these were adult men and women that go on there with their credit card information, they have a right to privacy. Just because it just pisses me off. Anyway, I'm done. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.